How do point mutations cause cystic fibrosis? Imagine a tiny change in the genetic code that can have a big impact on your health. That's what a point mutation is. In cystic fibrosis, these small changes happen in a specific gene called the CFTR gene. This gene is like an instruction manual for making a special protein called the CFTR protein. This protein acts as a channel on the surface of cells in organs like the lungs, pancreas, and sweat glands. Its job is to help move chloride and bicarbonate ions in and out of cells, which is essential for keeping mucus thin and watery. When the CFTR protein works properly, it helps maintain the right balance of salt and water, so mucus can do its job without causing problems. Now, a point mutation changes just one letter in the DNA sequence of the CFTR gene. Depending on where this change occurs, it can cause different types of problems with the protein. Some mutations stop the protein from being made at all, which is called a class 1 mutation. Others cause the protein to be made but it folds incorrectly or gets stuck inside the cell instead of reaching the surface, known as class 2 mutations. The most common mutation, called F508del, is a deletion of 3 DNA building blocks that results in missing phenylalanine, an amino acid important for proper folding. When this happens, the protein is misfolded and is usually destroyed before it can do its job. Other mutations might allow the protein to reach the cell surface but prevent it from opening properly, which is called gating problems, or they might make the channel less efficient at moving ions, reducing chloride flow. These tiny genetic changes can cause the CFTR protein to malfunction in various ways. If the protein is missing or misfolded, it might never reach the cell surface or might be broken down early. If it reaches the surface but doesn't open correctly, chloride ions can't pass through as they should. This disruption in ion transport leads to thick, sticky mucus building up in the lungs and other organs. In the lungs, this mucus traps bacteria and causes frequent infections and damage. In the pancreas, it blocks digestive enzymes, leading to problems with digestion and nutrient absorption. In sweat glands, it causes saltier sweat, and in the reproductive system, it can cause infertility. Understanding how these point mutations work helps doctors decide on the best treatment options. Some medications, called correctors, help misfolded proteins reach the cell surface, while others, called potentiators, improve how well the channels open. This personalized approach is based on the specific mutation a person has. It's important to remember that cystic fibrosis is a complex disease, and the severity can vary depending on the type of mutation and other factors. Always consult healthcare professionals for diagnosis and treatment options. In essence, these tiny changes in the genetic code can lead to big effects on how our bodies handle salt and water, which is why understanding point mutations is key to understanding cystic fibrosis.